Hey everyone, Bear here from TGS with another Assassin's Creed Shadows live stream. I'm going to be exploring Harima Continued, number 16, aka part 16 of the playthrough. So let's go ahead, get through our intro and get into it. It is the 19th of May, so brand new week. And our final week for the month of May on the schedule for our once a month lineup and so forth. So you'll see that in a moment. You also see slightly different week, and I'll announce something that also might change later in the week, but plan to still hold all my streams as of right now. So schedule up, run a little bit late, worry about patching that later, but yeah, I was hoping to do 3 to 6, which is pushing it. Usually I do only a 2-hour stream 4 to 6, but I've been really trying to hold up to 3-hour sessions for Shadows, preferably 2.5 to 3 when I can, just because we don't be playing this till, 5 months out from now in October. I want to try and get it done over another month or two, so I'm trying to increase the amount of time I put into it. So I was hoping for 3 to 6. I have a hard cut around 6, but we're going to do 3:20 to 6, so 2 hours and 40 minutes. So we still have a 40-minute gain. Can't really complain about a 40-minute gain, right? Tomorrow, it says 4 o'clock, but I'm probably going to do 4 to 7. And, yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. More streams Wednesday, but you'll notice instead of our back-to-back Thursday, I have no streams Thursday, and I have a back-to-back on Wednesday. Then I also have one stream moved to Sunday. That is because, basically, Thursday, I'm planning to go to an amusement park, but based on the weather, we may have to move it to Friday. We're hoping to go Thursday because it's a holiday weekend, so there's going to be more people out and about than usual. So I wanted to go on Thursday, but it's a chance of rain. Seems mostly in the morning before the park even opens, but I'm going to play it safe and wait till tomorrow. We can see, the radar and all that stuff obviously can change, but we can guarantee it's going to be mostly good for the day. We might as well keep it. But if that changes, what would happen is I would probably do back-to-back on Thursday instead of Wednesday. Actually, I take it back, sorry. What'll probably happen is Space Marine 2 will just be held Thursday, but I won't touch Flex on Friday night. So, yeah, as of now, I'd like to go Thursday and have no streams Thursday, move one back to Wednesday, one to Sunday. But if need be, and I need to flip to Friday, Space Marine 2 will get brought back to Thursday, and I'll leave the rest of the schedule as is. And then what we'll do is we'll still aim for 10:30 that night, so I should be home by 9 or so. Maybe 10 max. So we might run a little bit late, but I will be holding Outlast Trials most likely. And yeah, stream Saturday, Sunday. Usually don't stream on Sundays, but you'll see, as mentioned, I moved one of those streams there. Yapping about the schedule, I just wanted to give a breakdown of what could potentially happen. Plan for the game, aka goals and progression, in a way, is we're going for 100% playthrough, so I've been exploring regions, trying to level up. So hence we're continuing exploring Harima today. Like, so, like, subscription. Don't really have any announcements for the schedule as of right now. The last week in May was supposed to be a unique week, but I'm going to delay that till June or something. So next week might be considered the first week of our once-a-month lineup, which is, we have one stream a week based on that, which is Squad this week. So I might do that and then hold that week at the end of June, or I may do something else. I'll think about it. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I got on that end. Got nothing for random chat. Somewhat painful day at work and just a hectic morning. That kind of calmed down as I got past lunchtime, thankfully. Now I'm streaming, and I'm doing some stuff later. So, the stream is the highlight of the day in my view. Take some time to just chill out. Play some Assassin's Creed. One moment here. So what happened is I realized during ATS I had to change the encoder and it changed a bunch of my settings. So when I went to go live today, I was like, why are all my settings messed up? So I had to fix them all. So apparently I was streaming with like a 2500 bit rate Saturday night, didn't realize it. But the stream was running fine and a bunch of people were watching, so I don't know. I guess maybe nobody noticed because it was a trucking game. But everything's looking good right now. Excellent connection. I had to fix some numbers, upload rate, this and that. But we should be in our normal settings now, so everything looking good. So to dive more specifically in and get locked in, we are in Harima. It's this giant region right here, south of Tamba and near Izumi Setsu. And I guess that's a connection to Yamashiro as well. But yeah, basically last stream we covered a majority of this region. My goal is to unveil locations as well as complete them. So we're not just exploring, but we're actually doing what we need to do. As you can see here, I've already tackled a bunch of this stuff, so I'm just scanning to see what we need to do. And I'm going to exclude missions. There's plenty of spots that we have to still hit. It's mostly in the grayed out region. So we did, I think, pretty sure we've done everything in this, as you can see. But as you make your way up here, we got question marks, but we're gonna have to eventually wrap all around in here. And then down here along this line. But I say we go clockwise at this point, we're already out here. So what we can do is tackle around here, head down here, make our way up into here, wrap around like this, and kind of work our way around like that. So we'll start in Meiji, if I'm saying that right, go down to Aga, go up to Engyoji, Mount Kazagata, and then out to Kamakura Valley. There's a lot to do. Let's get started. I'm going to pick my first 3 objectives. So these 3 bounce to here and then make the journey down to here. I hope everyone's having a good Monday. My Mondays have just been annoying the past few weeks, so I guess I'm not surprised. Juggling a lot of things going on right now. There's always those times where it's calmer, and there's times in life that it's hectic. I'm in kind of one of those hectic spots. Anyone's seen this channel, we've had them all. We've had the weeks where they're ultra chill and everything goes perfect. We have the weeks where it's the complete opposite. Every day is crazy. Half the streams break. Fingers crossed for a solid week. Alright, so we covered everything here. Markers. And we already unveiled that as well. Just plowing right in there. I assume there's no route there because it's not offered anymore. Oh, hold on. I thought I turned Pathfinder on. There we go. I swore I turned it on. Maybe I turned it on and off. Either way, we are making our way. Making the journey. on the way back. Turning around to grab that real quick. All I was peeking away for a moment. It's an ultra laid back chill stream, you know, just taking in the views, completing stuff as we go around. Yeah, it's open comms, as in not join the party, but as in just chat with viewers. Two lost pages. Oh, found one. Find the other one. Apparently, not a good place to be. I honestly thought I had to go inside, so I'm glad we found it. There's the other one. Aga Antokuji Temple. Why is it taking me over there? I guess there's no true route up here. Let's get out of here. We are going to take a ride around and go get those spots done. And we are off. We're just heading out here. I don't know if there's actually anything out here, but I just wanted to make the journey out into here. We're not out there yet. We gotta go that way, but just wanted to head out there, see if there's anything out there in the gray area. Usually there's not much. Sometimes you find something that elsewise you would miss. There's a guidance in here. Oh, of course. You can jump that. Some foobar, sir. We'll swim right across, alright? Not even a path. No. It's inside of my mouth. That sounds wrong. Let's run out here real quick just to see. Just a dead end over there, so. There's nothing over here. Let's move that marker. Alright, we are off to 2 more points, including the top of that, assuming that tall building that you see in the background. I have to kill some samurai up there, I just have a feeling. I hate when it does this. Wish it would just let us try to jump it anyway, even if we fail, at least let us get the entertainment value of seeing what happens if we jump across there. It'd actually be funny if it actually collapsed or something. In the worst case, you just swim around the side because it's Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it's a castle. Sorry, bud. Leaving you here. I need to find a way in here without alerting everybody possible in the neighborhood. Check what we're up against here. 5 samurai? Really? Alright. We're in a zone where we're of appropriate level, but some samurai can insta-kill, some I can't. So it becomes just becomes a game of trying to figure out what we should and can do. That samurai right there. I'm gonna drop into this building real quick. Something valuable in here. The pitch black room. Or we can climb this with a rope. Maybe just out of range. If we go up here. We should totally be able to latch that. Grapple it up. I don't know why it's not giving me the option. I just want to point out, in reality, you could probably climb this if you were a rock climber, because there's enough openings into stones to do so, but sometimes the assassins in these games don't know how to climb that, but they'll climb something even more obnoxiously difficult. Which is kind of annoying. There we go. So this is a nice spot because it's so full of vegetation. Just gotta figure out where we can hide. If I assassinate him, I don't know if I'll be seen. Yep, of course. Of course. He walked out just enough to be spotted. That's just the type of day I'm having in a nutshell, so I'll just have to play along with it. Anything that could be annoying has been annoying today. From work to outside of work to anything possible. It's just been the kind of day I had. Not completely surprised that my timing was off by like 0.2 seconds and we got spotted. But soon enough. There we go. second there I thought he was going to spot me because we swung pointlessly in the air. I'll take blame that time. Other times I play this game, sometimes it'll just screw you on purpose. It'll show the RB to assassinate, you'll click it, it'll swing your knife in the air, or your blade. Next thing you know, everyone's alerted to you, and it's just like, really? And those developers are like, yep, really. This place is huge. So I have to do some exploring, figure out where the hell find these other samurai, because there's apparently 4 to go. Obviously the treasure's up there, and there might be one samurai in the tower. That's not a samurai. That probably is. Alright. Apparently it goes all the way down there. It's gonna be one of the biggest castles I've been to in the game. Let's see if we can climb up here on a rope. I don't know if you can even get up here, but let's find out. What the hell was that? Why didn't it assassinate? This game, bro, is so fucking broken. You guys have delayed the game and you still broke it. It's crazy. Like, really. He's 3 feet away, I click RB, it does the opposite of actually assassinating. So we missed out on like a major health decrease. I'm just utilizing this to get as much damage as possible. Come back up, buddy. I'm trying to keep him up here because if we go down there, we might get spotted by somebody else. And then next thing I know, it's a 5v1 instead of a 1v1. Come on, buddy, up here. So here's a guy, there's multiple lurking right there, so I did not want to go down there. If we got any closer at all, we would have had a whole fleet of people coming after me, which is when these fights get really annoying. Because when a samurai needs 5 other people to take down a female assassin, it says a lot about his ego. So much for being Mr. Tough Guy. Shout out to Lee in a box, what is up? I appreciate you stopping in and lurking. If your account's new, then maybe YouTube might think you're not a real person. Or maybe you're not a real person. Mamma mia. If you're talking about, if I missed your message for that long, I'm sorry about that. I was just zoned in trying to make some progress here. But if you're talking about back there where it wouldn't let me throw the hook, then yeah, I don't know what that was about. I think it's just good old Assassin's Creed bugs. This game's been more buggy than Valhalla, and people really were agitated about Valhalla. The only thing that agitated me about Valhalla is that I had to spend like 250 hours on the game to 100% it, including all the DLC. Now that was annoying. No, you know, don't get me wrong, I enjoy Assassin's Creed since the original. And I've 100%ed over half of them, but it's just like, give me a break of that Kit Kat bar. We don't need that much content out of you. Just give us a new game. Like this game, I hope they don't milk DLC, have 8 DLC and an extra 100 hours of content. Much rather than focus on the next game. People seem to have hated Mirage. I did not hate Mirage. It took me back to Assassin's Creed roots where it was before the end of Syndicate. After Syndicate, it all changed forever. Kind of wish this was branched off into a different game. I wish Assassin's Creed was still the root component, and then they had something like Assassin's Creed World or some kind of alternative name where it branched off into these games. They could have called this like Samurai's Creed or something. Vikinger Creed. I don't know, it sounds a little bit corny, but you get what I'm saying. While this has elements of Assassin's Creed, it does not feel like Assassin's Creed if you started with the original and played forward. Other than Black Flag, which people also hate me for saying it was on the bottom end of my list with 3. 3, the guns pissed me off, and then 4 was just so much exploring and open world that just kind of lost me with the island. But I'm gonna stream the remastered edition someday because people beg me to give it a chance, so I will. Hello. You go sleep forever. I'm gonna put out the light so they know. Sending a message. I took his light away. I'll take his. Glad I upgraded my character last stream. It's paying off. We are up here. There's the treasure. We should probably head down this way. Counterclockwise effort here. Which means we need to go basically northwest from here. This is one big ass castle. I wonder why there was so many enemies in this map. Oh god. Imagine just fall off and die. Okay. For a second there, I was actually kind of worried. I'm not gonna lie. With how that was happening. For a second, I thought that might be. I have the perk where I can break my fall. Saves the day. Seems like it's an ultra dead quiet day on stream. Happens. Small channel life. Some days we get a bunch of people like American Truck Sim Saturday night. We had a shit ton of people hanging out for small channel life, and then sometimes Assassin's Creed doesn't have that many views. I think people hate it on this game so much that it's kind of just dead. As an Assassin's Creed enthusiast in a way, I'm playing. It's not as bad as people made it to be, but could it be better? Could they improve stuff? Could they have a better QC testing setup? Absolutely. Have I run into a bunch of bugs? Yes. Has any of the bugs been game breaking? No. Have they been extremely annoying? Yes. In Valhalla, I ran into one game breaking bug. And I spent like 45 minutes trying to open a door that was blocked by something I couldn't move that I should have been able to move. but it was like bugged completely and stuck. And then that day, by miracle, some person that knew how to solve it popped in the chat at that exact moment in time. It was just like, wow. So wait till that guy goes down. We can assassinate that guy. Just don't know if it's too close for comfort. I got him. I can't believe I got him. It was a 50-50 chance. I didn't know who I was getting with that. I did not know who I was getting with that. Bamboo, she ain't sent off no alarm. Peace out. Shots fired, backup requested. He's probably over there. Just an assumption. Which means we gotta go down. Cross over here. Right here. Maybe it's not up here. I'm wrong. Where could he be? We have 4 out of 5 or 3 out of 5? I need one more. Might as well grab some freebies while we're here. He was not a samurai. How's a samurai? Playing hide and seek. So where's Waldo? It was a samurai. basically searched all around. Maybe he's in the middle. We were up there. No, we were up here, but we wrapped all the way around here. Trying to make my way towards that marker. I feel like you should be able to grab this. We're back at that spot where it didn't seem like it wanted to work. So this time instead of going right, we go left. This is where we killed that first samurai. Bell over here, which makes me wonder if there's a samurai belt. Well, this sucks. Figure out where the hell they're lurking. So there's something there, but I'm too far away to register it. I don't have to kill you, but I'm also not going to tolerate you giving away my position. There he is, son of a bitch. Is he looking this way or is he looking that way? I gotta make our way up. Chest is available. The question is, where are we going to enter from to access thine chest? Guess we just go in from the roof. There's quite a few stories down, but Maybe the best way. Alright, hitting B. Hitting B. B means to climb down, correct? That's what you taught me when I first started playing the game. Doesn't mean go back up. Means go down. Son of a beach. We are done this castle. We can just go right out the roof, or we can go further down. The further we go down, though, the more likely we're going to encounter enemies, so it's a pros and cons approach. Hello. Hello, let's run together. Just want to see what's else in this castle. Now that we finished the castle, I take it back. What I do? Now I select 3. You put them in reverse order because the autopilot, however you want to call it, will tell me to go to the 3rd point first. So I think for this point forward, we'll go like this. We'll sweep over here, and then we're going to sweep right up here, and then from there, it's kind of bounce around until we work our way up into this corner. That's a different region. Then we'll come back down here, and head over to here, and work our way around here and back down this line here. A lot of these are just going to be markers. Just be out. Don't fight anybody else. We got what we needed to do. That's all that matters. Take a leap of faith. Not a true leap of faith, but a leap of faith that I'm not going to die. I have the perk or ability that when I fall, as long as I hit B, I don't take damage, so it's a little bit. It's more like someone's cooking downstairs. Rubbing it in my face and I'm playing this instead of eating. Just kidding. Reverse order these 3. Get my mouth and be out. Remove the marker. There's like a bunch of meat hanging in there or something. Definitely don't want it now after I got rained on. Oh snap, Shinobis. Too bad they suck at what they do and I got away without having to try to get away. In chillaxed autopilot mode. Oh man, one of these horse ones. These are not always, but they sometimes be just a pain in the ass. We're gonna do it real quick to get it out of the way. We shall switch characters. Didn't get a chance to go to the food store today. I guess I mean breakfast for dinner.
姫路のやぶさめババへよくぞ参った。順路の左手にある木の的を馬上から射抜くのじゃ。待っておるぞ。始めよう。備えは良いか。
I think on both sides or only one side?
2、1、走り。
Our first try done. I like how we're in a higher level region and the archery is easier than like the one in Omen, for example. The one in Omen took me so many runs.
いつの日か伝説となる素質を持っておるな。
Now we can go ahead, set the next 3 points. We can stick with this character for now. Sorry about your fence, buddy. My mount's a little bit aggressive on arrival. Just comes slamming in. I wonder how many people it's killed. Getting hit by like an 800-pound beast. Maybe even more. Could be 1,000 pounds. Samurai probably weighs like 400 pounds. It's a huge dude, plus.
光が申し分ない。焦るな。音を立ててはならぬ。
He's a big guy who's wearing all this armor. Can't imagine he's like. How close do we gotta get? Are we gonna fucking give him a kiss? Beer Moors.
十分に近づいたな。
Take the shot. Incinerate. Damn. Bro got poon. Bro just keeps getting up. He gave up. He's running away. I never tried shooting an animal in this game. We're not supposed to? I'll have to try it. Another opportunity. I'm not going to go chasing them through the woods. It's not Hunter Call of the Wild. Up to here to see what this is. It is a temple. We can take it off our... Well, I can go up the stairs just to see what it looks like, but I'm assuming there's nothing crazy unique to come out of my way to come explore it. Alright, we're off to our next point. 500 meters out. I'm just using autopilot. One thing I learned in this game, you go through the woods, they're so dense and thick, you just get lost. You get lost into the thick of it. And, yeah, you can't see where you're going, you're getting stuck on stuff that you can't see because you can't see where you're going. And it just becomes a headache. Plus, when you take the routes, you end up exploring more land anyway, so. That's the castle I just tackled shortly ago, 5 samurai. Bro, get out of the road. See what happens. And Joji. At least that's, I assume, how you say it. Last page, let's switch characters. It said collect. Grab it. Come on. There you go. Trying to spot the other one. It's gotta be out here somewhere. Oh no, it's right there. I'm blind. Better said I wasn't looking in the right spot. Yeah, let's go this way. How's that a lost scroll when it's sitting in here with these people? Whatever. In reverse order of what we should hit. Purple first. Goodbye. Nice shot. going to assume this is the base here. Yep. How many samurai do we have here? 2 samurai, a chest, and let's get going, I guess. We still have over an hour and 40 minutes if we're going to do the full 2 hours and 40 that I was trying to do 3 today, but I'm settling for less because that's the best I could do. Previously I would put 4 to 6 p.m. and then try to just hop on early or stay on late. But this week today I decided to put 3 p.m. on the schedule. Of course I was a little bit late for that, but I was still 40 minutes early compared to our normal time, so I'm going to gain that 40 minutes. Then tomorrow I'm going to try and add an hour on the second half, or start early. We'll see how it works out, but it's either 4 to 7 tomorrow or 3:30 to 6:30. I'm probably not going to be willing to do more than 3 hours of just consistent Assassin's Creed play. But tomorrow we'll start exploring the next region, which is was it Okaze? Nice and sneaky. Good night. I was a little bit too nice to you. Probably should have just murdered you, but I really did not want to be spotted. So I grabbed him real quick. So he went to death peacefully in his sleep, I guess. A little bit too nice of me. Considering what they did to her papa. Sometimes you gotta be nice to not alert everybody in the neighborhood. I probably would not have been able to loot that. Took it any other way. Who's on me? Fuck off. What is she doing? What? You can tell they didn't QC test this. They put it in the game, but then look how horribly she traveled up that. That's why I say, like, I really think they didn't QC test this game the way they should have. They should have done a much better job with the testing. I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna assume that you're gonna tell on me if I dare to not kill you, so you're dead. Try to only kill who I need to when I do these type of games, but she probably just panic, go scream, tell everybody I'm here, and that's it. So in punishment, that's why now the game's climbing down when I'm not telling it to. Typical Assassin's Creed. Here we go. Shot the muddy creature. Man, I don't know where he is, man. What kind of question is that, man? Probably on RDR2. Shooting people. I think he's down inside. So I gotta find a way in. Oh god, there's a big guy, there's a big guy, there's a big guy. Is there a way in the building from up here? Of course not. Oh, there is. There, I'm blind. Alright.
Huh?
Hello. Hasta la vista, baby. Alright, so we're over here. I'm gonna hit those. Should I take it back? We'll do that, but let's start with over here because I feel like go this one, and then we're gonna bounce here like that. We're gonna wrap up to here like that. Then we're gonna come back down. Should I take? We're gonna come back down. I don't know if there's something up here or it's just land we can't do anything with. It looks mountainous, so it might be nothing there. We'll come back down, wrap right around this way, grab this, and kind of just clean up this last area as we go. But we're not trying to go into... Tamba's huge. Holy shit. But we're not trying to go into Tamba today. Today I'm trying to finish as much as Hamir as possible because tomorrow I was going to start exploring Wakaza, and Wakaza is apparently just fucking huge. We've been up here in Wakaza, so maybe we'd start here, tackle that. We can buy that already. So that'll help. We go out here, we gotta go all the way through this region. There's tons of stuff I haven't yet to do. Go right now to get down on the road. Let's get the autopilot going. No path found, are you serious? That's fine, we'll go direct. Prefer not to because we're about to not see where we're going in 3 seconds. Good job, buddy. Get out of the road. I don't care that you're in a battle. Right, muddy creature? Can't have these mofos blocking the road. The F they think this is, man. I'll show them my work computer. Today was a hectic morning. Tomorrow, I have one meeting for 15 minutes, so fingers crossed that tomorrow is a nice, chillax day at work. I still have to work on something, but I'm usually extremely efficient, so someone might spend, like, try to spend the whole week working on, I'll work on. Or something that, you know, you could work on a whole week for. I'm the type of person that gets it done in like an hour, then I'll just take it easy peasy. Submit it early, but don't rush to submit it early. They tell you, oh, you got a week or two to do something. You want to look like the good guy, because you got it done early, but you also don't want to get it done on day one, and then wonder why they're throwing more shit your way. sure what happened there. But they got Lapoon. There's a guidance in here. Well, I guess for this location. Alright, let's go back up in there. Shout out to Nando. What's going on, Nando? Good that your day is going well, man. My day started off a bit rough, but it's going better now. It was a long, annoying morning between work and other things. There's so much going on in life outside of gaming right now. Just kind of got chaotic earlier. But chilling out on some Assassin's Creed definitely helped. Gaming's a place of calm, and it's always the highlight of my day. I will say sometimes when we do competitive games like Counter-Strike 2 and I have a bad day on that, it just makes it a lot worse. But unfortunately, that's the part of doing competitive play. If I'm having a bad day and I have like a game like Counter-Strike that day or Warzone or something, we just gotta we're playing casual mode or something. No competitive, no premiere. Just do the easy peasy way. Between today and tomorrow, I'm going to have about almost just under 6 hours on this game, so it'll be a nice an additional hour 40 minutes this week to help us get towards our goal of completing it, which would be nice. So we don't want to go up here, that's the wrong region. What about the third one here? What it does is when you place them in order, it goes in reverse order. So the navigation will take you to point 3, then point 2, then point 1. So it's kind of annoying. I wish I did 1, 2, 3 because that makes more sense. But they go to your most recent selection. Let's kind of end here. There's no way over there. Seems like it wants me to go across this. Is that a bear? Why's she doing that? Like sometimes I just didn't QC test this game enough. It's a meditation point. Alright, we made the tip path. To make it easier to get out of here, I might just fast travel out of here. I don't know why she's having so much trouble to go up some of these rocks, but we made it. Now we're doing basically in-game meditation. Doesn't seem like there's an easy way in and out of here. Problem is, it's fast travel. Just because we're gonna have to run all the way back across that, and it's a lot more efficient just to get on our beast, take a ride. Oh, season's changing on us. Uh-oh, it's getting cold. No, winter, no. Oh man, I'd be so upset if winter showed back up. Winter's my least favorite season of the year. Message electric bolts real quick. We had a meeting we had to do it tonight. It's public info that I got engaged to, over a year ago, and that obviously with that comes a wedding, which is coming up. Not gonna get too specific within the next few weeks, months, just to not give an exact date. But I had a meeting later, and the person we were meeting with just rescheduled. So. Doesn't bother me, but I have to figure out when else we can fit that in our schedule. If anything, it's a little bit less pressure on me. The only pressure will come down to is how long I'm willing to starve before dinner. So I can do the full 3 hours. I mean, I'd be going until 6:20, just pushing my limit. So I may still just call it at 6 today. That's probably the best. Less pressure on me this evening. We lose 20 minutes. If we really need to, we could always make it up tomorrow. But we still have an hour and 24 minutes to try and tackle whatever else this map has to throw our way. Yeah, definitely answer chat. I like nature, just haven't been out in nature in a long time, so I live in the city. I mean, I got nature as in like a city park near me. That's the closest I got to, Right where I used to live, we used to have, trails through the woods and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, olives are good, man. I had some olive stuff with blue cheese last week. They're pretty good. I used to get them all the time and haven't had them in forever. Glad I got them. And enjoy me some olives, boy. Nice charcuterie board. We are climbing a mountain. Maybe one of the tallest mountains I've seen in the game. Path of Peril. I wonder if this is going to take me to the highest point in the game. It could be. This could potentially be the highest point in the game. We are way up here. Look how tall this mountain is. There could be other tall mountains out here somewhere, but the map's pretty fucking extensive. We still have to explore Yamato Kichi, for lack of a better way to put it. Let's do it. Imagine having to climb this for real. Dude, what are you doing? Well, at least there's a way to get back up. I don't know why she jumped down like that. I don't appreciate it. Hello, there's right. Tells me to go right there. Please climb up. You can see it. It's in your face. Thank you. The other guy could never climb like this, so it's not like I can swap characters and hope he does it. If we get an achievement, then we know it's the highest point. Anyone who tunes in, greatly appreciate if you drop a like, sub, check out other content. All that is appreciated. Just dropped a hella loose montage over the weekend. I know Muddy Creature was there. What's wrong with you, Muddy Creature? What's wrong? Just like them shaking booties, boy. Mamma mia. Muddy Creature. Ah, help! Oh god, don't fall down there, please. Alright, please. I really feel like we're trying to like summit this mountain. The fake Mount Everest. Far from what Mount Everest is like. Find out together. Path of Peril complete. Guess that wasn't the highest point in the game. Guess not. It looks like it could be the highest point in the game, but I guess it's not. Unless you gotta go up on that rock right there. It's probably a taller mountain somewhere. Just gonna assume. From that height, I feel like you would just die. Honestly. Alright, so it can wrap me around like that. Let's let it do its thing. This week should be pretty alright. Well, fingers crossed work seems quiet the rest of the week, which will, yeah, be nice. Especially in part for how today was crazy. Back to back to back to back. Pop-up meeting, pop-up meeting. It's like, at least let me get 15 minutes between them. Nope, but nope. Then we got a bunch of streams. We're holding all our streams, but it's abnormal schedules I pointed out at the beginning. Because I want to go to amusement park Thursday. It said 50% rain yesterday, and then today is saying like 70% rain. But they don't open the park till like almost noon or like 11 a.m. or something. And it's open till 7. And it's saying most of the rain's in the morning. Which makes me think, hey, if we go, a lot of people decide not to go to amusement park because it rained. So I gotta wait and see. We're gonna decide tomorrow. If I have to, I'm just gonna swap Space Marine 2 on Friday to Thursday, and then Friday I'll go. And I'll just still try and hold our Friday night stream as planned. Fill like a flask. So a few drinky poos. Like I'm not driving. Just have them on the way home. So our next bet's probably to go over here. It's gonna wrap me around like that. to make our way up the hill 70 meters through the woods. That was weird the way we slid down and then just started going sideways there. It's all J Smoke. Why'd you do that, J Smoke? AKA Muddy Creature. AKA Muddy J Smoke. Let's go do the meditation. R.I.P. that smoke. At least we got Muddy Creature now. So I guess it worked out in the end. Muddy creatures make good bacon. Better watch out. We're doing pretty good on progress here. We still have 1 hour and 10. I don't know if I'll just cut early if we get done early. I'll think about it. Let's finish what there is to do and then look at the time. 100% 2 hour min. I prefer to get the extra 40 minutes. We can, obviously don't have to continue. We can leave Harima, or we can do some missions in Harima like side quests. But we still have a bit to go. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Just gotta figure out how I want to go about this at this point. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. A lot to do outside of gaming and outside of work these days. Work full-time, stream part-time. So I gotta take care of the house, the dog, get ready for a wedding. Do other shit on the to-do list. It's like chaos. Need to hire me one of those assistants you get online for like $5 an hour. Help out. Give him the list, be like, figure it out. some rice farmers right here. I'm not huge on rice, I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind it. But I wouldn't go out of my way for rice. I don't mind some rice with some like hot sauce or something. Some eggs, hot sauce or something like that. Can't complain about that. We are traveling across the land, searching far and wide. These map markers we must understand. The power that's inside. Assume this is a location to kill samurais. Nope, it's not. I'm surprised. Oh, I'm sure we gotta go there for a mission or something, but we're not gonna do that today. Yeah, fuck it, let's go see what's up there. How do we get inside? I guess you can't go in through down here. Just a spot to hide. Alright, game. I hate when it does that. It just sits there. There's not really truly hardcorely special up here. I just saw someone with a red skull, which means we should get the fuck out of here. Or no, maybe it wasn't. Let's just be out. Bro, what are you doing? Let's go. Chop chop. We're doing really well in Harima. I'm not lying, if we get done in Harima early, I may just take the early dismissal, as in at least a 2-hour stream, which is a... Typically on this channel I do 2-hour streams, that's a basic rule of thumb. 2 hours is the preferred time. If I can do 2.5, that's even better. And if I can do 3, even better. Or if I can even do back-to-back someday, even better. But 2 hours, my min preferred. Once in a blue moon, if I have to, I'll cut a stream in 1:45, 1.5 hours. Once in a rare blue moon, I'll do like an hour. But I prefer to do at least 2 hours, give or take. The old school TGS days, I'll do 2.5 hours. I miss those days, but the old school TGS days, I'll do back-to-back 2.5 hours each. Just trying to whatever grow the way I would like it. I would absolutely start streaming every day like that. I would try and have like non-live content drop every single day and then stream at this time as well. Unfortunately, it's not as easy as people hope. Excuse me, Mount, I need to do this. Oh, you're floating, apparently. Got a temple here. Obviously, we're gonna either have stuff to worship or we're gonna have lost scrolls. And they're gonna be the lost scroll. Seems like there's 2 of them. Done. Alrighty. So we covered a lot of this region. I'm just double checking real quick that we got everything down here. We're ignoring missions like this one right here, Guardian Spirit. We're going for all the other markers. Kind of just circling around to look for anything we might have missed. One. So we'll do. What do you want? Who she thinks she is walking up to me like that, yelling something I can't understand? What'd she say, man? Here's the falls. The falls are cool. So we got 1, 2, 3. I can't believe we're an hour 40 in and we potentially finished this region. Kind of catches me off guard. But I'm going to take it as a sign from life that I thought I needed more time and I didn't. To just accept the grace of gaining time back for stuff that I needed to. Pros and cons, I would love the extra 40 minutes of completion time, but I'm at least accomplished today's goal at that point. Let's get these other markers and then we can figure out, because there's also probably some regions of this map that we're gonna have to check if we can even explore or not. So like by that I mean, is there something up here in this region? Or up in here? Or around here? Yeah, Teddy. Plus I was gonna eat it's a bagel for breakfast and some canned fish for lunch. I'm kind of like tired of home food, but my only option right now, because I didn't get to the food store, is home food. But if I get done early, I might be able to head to the food store. return would be nice. I need to. I'm on my own for a bunch of meals this week. Dr. Volts has following a diet that I do not plan to follow. And I do not feel like cooking after my streams. If I'm gonna do 4 to 7 tomorrow, absolutely not cooking at 7:30 at night after I settle down after my stream. My food store has a good prepared food section. It's got like chicken, salmon, all these sides. That may be the answer. I also have sushi and pizza and stuff, which is not healthy, but for tonight that might be efficient. Still know how I feel about food store sushi. I have a friend who owns a sushi restaurant. I usually will go there for my sushi. But he's like an hour drive away in rush hour traffic, so I ain't doing it. Yeah, sorry about that, muddy creature. It's my bad. Forgot that streams now includes smell senses. It'd be weird if gaming one day has like a smell connection to it, so they like can manipulate smells. Like it smells like you're out in the woods with the campfire burning while you're playing Assassin's Creed at night. Or you go somewhere and they got all the incense burning around the room. And you start smelling, you know, whatever they're using. Rose at the top of the falls. Can't barely see where I'm going. So there's a location to complete. Smells like high tide in a volcano, man. I don't know if that's a compliment. Bad.
金棒の達人か。Send a text real quick.
美しい武具だと思わぬか。早く強く振らば当たったものは砕ける。眼見なお主にふさわしかろう。稽古はどうだ。
This is my response to your messages, Muddy Creature. Fucking smack. This is what I think, boy. But this is what I'm doing to you. Bam! 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 Then a little bit of this. Boom, boy. You damn. KO. Don't do it, man. No. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Muddy Creature. No. No. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. No. I'm telling my mommy. Mommy. Muddy Creature's being mean to me again. She said she's gonna call you a mommy, Muddy Creature. Now you in trouble, mister. Now you in trouble. So right now I'm scanning to see what we missed. I think we did everything in this region. I really thought we were gonna need a lot more time, but I'm not 100% convinced that we got everything, I feel like. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have to, let's travel here and then get on our beast, and we're gonna start setting markers for regions that are grayed out and see if we can enter any of those. 10 minimum. I'd like to do another 10 minutes. I wouldn't mind doing to a 5:30, but like I said, I really wanted to do the full stream, 2 hours and 40 minutes, but we're done early, so I'm in a conflicting moment. Do I continue on and start Okaze, or with a hectic schedule outside of gaming, do I take time for myself? I'm pretty sure everyone telling me to take time for myself, so probably what I'll do. I think I can turn on. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set a marker like right here. Let's turn on Pathfinder. So it is possible to go out there. So we can go here. Can we go up here? No. It's like, can we go out here? No. We go down here. It cuts off right there at the end of the field, so it's not an optimal spot to go. What about here? Another cutoff area. Is there anything out here? Nah, there's nothing there, that's the thing. Up here is where I'm curious. If we remove that, what about like way up here? I'll travel out of here. I'm gonna scan those two parts and then I'm gonna call it. So we'll hit 3 spots. We'll hit out here. We'll hit up here. I'm gonna hit over here. All we're gonna do is stay on the mount the whole time. Shout out to Kazenja Yuki, if I'm saying that right. And if you mean Insurgency Sandstorm, I honestly have no idea. Are the servers down or something? I only play that on Saturdays, so. Probably be best to check X, aka good old Twitter. Seems like on May 20th they're putting some stuff live. 3 days ago they posted. So there's a chance it could be down, but I don't know. I can't guarantee that to you or not. I play Insurgency every Saturday, so. Thankfully, I think I did have to cancel it once because the servers were down, but thankfully, mostly they're not down. So. But yeah, good luck. Hopefully it's a temporary downtime, if anything. I think they were supposed to remove the forest mode they added for the new map. Yeah, it sounds like they might be doing something. I'm pretty sure that mode from Operation Overrun, the new forest map, had its own mode, and they were going to remove from the playlist, so that maybe they are doing maintenance, even though 5:15 in the afternoon on a Monday is definitely not the best time to do maintenance, but yeah. Welcome to the gaming world. Steam does it as a whole on Tuesdays, and it's so annoying. It'll be like 5 p.m. on a Tuesday when people are done work, and they're like, let's do maintenance now. Like, what the heck you doing? Maintenance should be done during the minimal hours at like 4 in the morning. Or early in the morning, you know, before people are gaming for the day. I'm gonna assume they're either doing maintenance or the servers went down because of maintenance, something along those lines. And they're prepping for a new mode starting tomorrow. Kind of disappointed they're moving the forest mode. They kept Last Light around for like half a year, which did get old after a while. But I really enjoy the new maps. I've been playing, I have like 300-400 hours on Insurgency Sandstorm, and I'm just tired of the same old maps every week. So when they bring the new maps, I just play that for weeks because, you know, at 2 hours a week, you only get a few matches in per stream. Doesn't feel like overkill. I just want like a game mode where they have like forest, gap, train, prison, like only the new map, Last Light, like the 5 newest maps or something. And that's all they rotate. I'd be pretty content with that. Apparently I got a notification on my phone that there's a man running around naked a mile away. Fuck you, dude. Random news alert a second. And technically it's not illegal. In a lot of big cities, like, being naked is actually not illegal unless you're doing something inappropriate. Running around is not really inappropriate, but I'm sure it's gonna scare some people, which I get that. It's not something I want to see either. There's nothing. I'm almost certain I'm not gonna find anything else. I'm pretty sure we completed this region. My goal is to go for another 40 minutes, but like I said, our usual stream goal is 2-hour sessions. For Shadows, I've been trying to go more because this game is like an 80-hour game, and if I do 4 hours a week, that's what, 20 weeks? Ends up being, what, 5 months? I'm not trying to play this game for 5 fucking months, so I really want to increase the amount of hours we play it on Monday, Tuesday every week. more the merrier. But today we accomplished our goal, and the behind on other crap in life, outside of gaming and work, so let's go up here and I might just call it. Sometimes you need that early dismissal, plus I gotta go to the food store anyway. Stock up on some prepared foods for the week. And get me some dinner. Usually cook home cooked meals, but my fiance is on a diet, I'm not, and I don't plan to be. But I also don't have food at home to eat. Well, I do, I guess I have frozen crap. I don't know frozen pizza. That's for like 2 a.m. on the late night after our stream of American Truck Sim, and I need something to snack on because I haven't eaten in 7 hours at that point. I ain't going to sleep hungry. I can't sleep hungry in the first place. I'm not one of those people that can just conk out. If I'm hungry, my body's not letting me sleep. That's just random yapping. I look forward to some Insurgency on Saturday, but no rush, no rush. I play a lot of different games. This week alone we got AC Shadows, Counter-Strike 2, Warzone, Space Marine 2, Outlast Trials, Hell Loose, Insurgency Sandstorm, Snow Runner, Squad. So a few games in that hardcore shooter Milsim realm. I play pretty much everything. But it's guidance in here. That's because of that. We just follow this path just to see where it goes. Someone shoot at me? Okay, no. It sounded like if an arrow was flying by, so I got confused for a second. We're just in manual mode instead of autopilot. Grab these. Let's see where we are. We're over here. So yeah, at this point, this entire giant-ass region of Harima is looking complete. I mean, there's nothing else to do. Yeah, there's missions, but that's not the purpose of today. Today was to explore and see the map and complete the objectives on the map itself. So we accomplished our goal today. Tomorrow, I'm going to go up here because I already started Wakaza, another giant region to do. So we still got to do Wakaza, Tamba, Yamato, and Kil. However how you say that. It looks like KL. I don't know how you would say that, but either way. So I guess the next few weeks I'm just going to keep grinding map regions. Like tomorrow we start Wakaza, next Monday we finish Wakaza hopefully, and then we start with Yamato next Tuesday, then we finish Yamato the Monday after that, and then we hop into KLL down here, do that over 2 streams, then we hop up to Tamba, do that over 2 streams, then we go around the map just completing a bunch of side missions and the main story. Eventually 100% the game. Let's get rid of these notifications before I go. I really wish I would fix this inventory issue. Like right now we do have a reason to have a notification on inventory. I gotta start breaking all this crap down as well. It'll take some time soon to do that. But the notifications broke for inventory ever since I unlocked Yasuke, which is broken. And it'll just tell me there's something that I unlocked, but there's nothing I unlocked. And I looked on Reddit. I'm not the only one who has this issue. Quite a few people were complaining about it. Also mark these red. So we're gonna miss out on the extra, 30, 40 minutes that I would have given the stream today. But again, I need time for myself. Love gaming. Been the busiest month or 2 months or 3 months of my life that I can remember. Between everything, working full time, streaming part time, getting ready for a wedding, blah blah blah. It's been crazy. Gaming's like the highlight of my day. I despise having to not play, and people always be like, "I'll skip your streams for a week or two. Take it easy." It's like, this is taking it easy to me. This is taking it easy. I don't want to stare at a wall. I did that too much time in my life. It's been too many years just watching brain rot television. I ain't trying to do that no more. Let's go ahead get through that outro and call it a day. Schedule up. We held the stream 3:20 to about 5:25 instead of it was supposed to be 3 to 6. I wanted to do 3 hours. We got done early. I'm just gonna give myself 30 minutes back in life just so I have more. I can get more done this evening that I need to do in life. Tomorrow I will be doing 3 hours though of Assassin's Creed Shadows. The current goal is 4 to 7. I may or may not try to start earlier, so pretend we get on 3:30. We'll do 3:30 to 6:30, or we'll do 3 to 6, or I doubt I can do 2:30, 4:30, 5 to 7. If I could, I would, but I have just too much to do outside. So I definitely want to do at least 3 hours tomorrow, though. So the goal is 4 to 7, but I might start as early as 3 to 3:30, but no guarantees. And then Wednesday we have CS2 Warzone. You get the idea. Shout out to Maze Food Reviews across our entire screen here. Shout out to BBT on Patreon, Muddy Creature, membership, Brayley on Super Chat. I'm gonna head out so I can get grinding on other stuff I gotta do in life. So till tomorrow, peace out.